Like, this is so barbaric. Like, why am I outside doing this in front of somebody's house? Like, it was very nasty, raunchy. I don't want to tell this.
Go to the Drake. What else are they gonna play? It's high, but niggas won't take. Hey, I'm having my way. Say I ain't having this way. Say I ain't having this way. And like the
Hey y'all, it's your girl jettajaye, and I'm back with part 2 of the worst sneaky link ever story. So y'all really had the numbers going up, so thank y'all. Hello all the new subscribers. I hope y'all don't hear all the birds and stuff chirping because it's really loud. But yeah, welcome everybody, and don't come to this channel thinking it's just a story time channel, because I tell story times every now and then, but I like to do vlogs, I like to do DIY stuff. I want to start doing some hauls, like clothing hauls, jewelry hauls, all of that. So yeah, I have a lot of different videos, so don't just come here if you only want to watch the story times, because I want y'all to watch every single video, like, so y'all can really get to know me. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into the story because I'm rambling. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Shout out new and old followers, like I said, and yeah, let's get into it. So when we left off, I was telling y'all how he had just pulled his pants down. Like, we had linked up, we're outside his house. Not even his house, we're outside his mom's house, y'all. Like, this was so dirty of me, but yeah, we're outside his house and we're in this fat ass Tahoe, and his friend just left, right? So we get in the back. Y'all gotta watch the first story time so y'all know what's going on and what led up to this point, because I'm not gonna re-explain everything. But yeah, that's just a little bit of what happened in the previous story. So like I said, y'all, when he pulled his pants down, you already know I was confused. I was so confused, like, very much so, because I'm just like, this is not what I saw. Like, and after this was over with, I did go back and look at the video, because I was like, bro, how did I think that that was like something? Like, not saying that when I saw the video I thought it was like huge, but you know, like average size. Like, no, it wasn't even average size, y'all, and I'm not even trying to be funny. Like, I'm so serious. I was like, he either had some in his pants, he sent somebody else's video, or I don't know. Like, I don't know, but that's not what I was originally thinking. That's what I was thinking after I went back and saw the video. So what I was thinking in that moment was like, you know, maybe he's a grower, not a shower. Like, you know, some of them be a little bit small and then they get big, you know, once y'all start doing stuff. So I'm like, yeah, let me just wait and see, right? So we're in the back and he's touching on me and stuff, obviously. Y'all know, y'all know what happened. So he started giving me, yeah. But what I was confused about also is, you're the same ninja that said, I don't like to kiss people. Like, I don't kiss people when I do stuff, but you'll eat somebody's cat. Like, huh? Like, men be so backwards. Like, y'all really think y'all are saying something and y'all not saying anything. It doesn't make any sense. Like, I feel like going down there is way worse than kissing somebody on the lips, and it's way more personal. Like, I just don't, yeah. So he was doing that. And so, you know, I'm getting into it. I'm not really thinking about what I just saw coming out of the pants, because like I said, it might grow, you know, in this moment. This is so like raunchy. But this is really what happened. So yeah, so that's going on or whatever. And then he gets up and he's like, you know, can I get some? So I'm just looking, and it hasn't grown. So I'm just like, okay, maybe it's still not all the way there, you know, because I don't know. I really don't know, because be real. If you're doing that and you're not, I don't think y'all know what I'm saying. So yeah, I'm just like, okay. So I start doing it or whatever, and was like, I don't even know how to explain it. I'm not gonna say it was like as small as a pinky, because it wasn't that small, like, but it was like, you're not gagging. You know what I'm saying? I hope no family members watch this, but for real, like, it was one of them you could put all the way in and you're not feeling like you're getting ready to throw up. Like, you cool, like, this shit's cool. So I was like, all right, you know, maybe this is cool. I was so delusional. Like, I was trying to convince myself so bad that this was gonna work out, knowing goodness well, like, it just wasn't hitting on nothing. It just wasn't. It was too small. I don't want to tell this. So yeah, I'm doing that or whatever, and I'm like, okay, maybe this is all right, because when me and my ex would do stuff, it was terrible. Like, I was down there fighting for my life. Like, it was terrible. So I was just like, you know, this ain't so bad. It might not be so bad. And y'all know that old saying, like, it's not the size of the boat, but the motion in the ocean, or something like that. What is that saying? I feel like that's it, but my head is telling me it's wrong. Like, my brain is like, girl, that's not it. But somebody tell me in the comments, what is that saying? Is it not the size of the boat? Anyway, so I'm doing that or whatever, and then, you know, it gets time to where that's enough of that. Like, let's do what we came to do. So I don't even want to describe it, y'all, but it was just like, just know I was fake because I just wanted to be over with. And then on top of that, well, you know, before I started feeling like, you know, this ain't doing it for me, when it first happened, I was like, okay, maybe this is all right, because again, when I was doing stuff with my ex, it would hurt. Like, it, I don't know, it wouldn't hurt in the sense of like I wasn't ready. It would hurt because it was just too much. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't need nothing real big. Y'all can have that, but it needs to at least be average. So yeah, at first I was like, okay, maybe I can do this because it don't hurt. But when he got to going, I'm just like, yeah, it don't hurt, but it's just not doing it for me. Like, you're not doing anything. And he really thought he was doing something too. Like, he's dirty talking and stuff. I'm like thinking in my head, ew, like, hurry this up. Like, let's go ahead and get this over with. It's not hitting. I'm ready to get up. So I just had to, you know, fake it till I made it. And then, yeah, once I was over with, oh, protection was used, y'all. But don't do this ever in your life. In the middle of us doing it or whatever, he was like, oh, I want to take this off. And my high self is like, okay. Like, I never used them before with my ex. So I was like, I don't know. I should have really thought about this, because I actually had a scare, which I will tell a story time about this, because when I was looking up stuff, I couldn't really find a lot of information. So yeah, I'm definitely going to make an informational video about like what happened to me after this. And yeah, he didn't give me anything, thank goodness, but like a lot of stuff happened after this. So yeah, that went on. Don't ever do that, y'all. Don't do that. Don't do it. We gotta go get tested before we mess around. Like, I can't do that. No. I can't ever do that again. That was just a moment of weakness. I don't know what the fuck was going on. That was just me trying to get over my ex. Like, I'm gonna be honest, but I was putting myself at risk doing that. Like, don't do that. It don't take all that, y'all, I promise. So yeah, that happened, and like right after it was over, I like put my clothes back on, because I was like, first of all, I didn't even have my clothes all the way off. Like, I only have my pants and stuff off. We're outside, y'all. When I tell y'all, okay, so I put my clothes on or whatever, and I was like, all right, well, I'm gonna go home, because it was like the sun was coming up at this point. So I was like, yeah, I'm getting ready to go home. Like, it's late, I gotta go home. So he's like, all right, well, I'll hit you up. So I was like, okay. So I get out the car and I go and I drive home, and I'm just like the whole time thinking that was so terrible. But at the same time, I'm like, I don't know, like maybe it's just because we were like smoking and stuff. Like, I'm just trying to give excuses because like, I don't know. I think I just wanted him for real because he was my crush for so long. So I was like, yeah, I want to bag my crush. Like, what? Well, I didn't even want to date him for real, but I just wanted to have him like really liking me. just because, just to say I did. Like, the girls who know, they know. Like, I just had to. Which, y'all, this happened years and years ago, so don't get in the comments somehow, oh, you didn't love yourself, yeah. Yeah, I already know that. I've already healed from all this stuff. I don't need you to tell me nothing. I'm fully aware, grown as fuck. Story time's old as hell. I'm good. I've learned these lessons. I'm telling this for comedy and educational purposes only. I don't need no advice. I'm okay. But yeah, I'm like, I don't want to get another body, because at this time, also young brain, I don't want to have all these bodies so people will be calling me all types of hoe and stuff. No. And I don't want all these people around this nasty town. Not nasty. I don't want all these people around my hometown knowing like who I'm messing with or who I've done stuff with. That's why, even though in this story it sounds like I wasn't selective about the people I was messing with, I kind of was, but then again I wasn't. So yeah, if anything, I would go back and be more selective, and this would have never happened. So fast forward, and I get home, of course, take a shower, all that, go to bed. I don't even know if I texted anybody about it. Like, I don't know, because I was gonna give him another chance, because like I said, we were both off it. So maybe that's what it was. Maybe we just needed like a better setting. And when I went home and took a shower, I had mosquito bites all on me. Like, when I was chewed up, because I had on perfume. I had sprayed it behind my neck, like, you know, you spray it by your ears, behind your knees, on your ankles, on your wrists, like you spray it on your elbows, inside your arm. Like, yeah, I was smelling good. So I know those mosquitoes thought I was like a full course meal. Like, they was chewing me up, and I'm allergic to mosquito bites too, so they were so big. Like, it was so annoying, and that made me regret it even more, because like, why am I outside? Like, this is so barbaric. Like, why am I outside doing this in front of somebody's house? Like, it was very nasty, raunchy, itchy. So yeah, after that happened, when I got up in the morning, actually, I didn't even get up in the morning. I'm not gonna lie. I'm one of the people who be sleeping till the afternoon. So I want to say I got up at like 1 o'clock. And I don't know what I had said to him, but this was on Instagram. At this time, we're talking on Snapchat, Instagram, text, like everything. So I don't know why I messaged him on Instagram. I think that's just like the last thread we had. So I messaged him and I was like, I don't even know. Maybe I said, what you doing or something. I don't even know. And I wasn't even saying it or reaching out to him because like I really cared. But like I said, I want to keep my body count low. And before all this, I forgot to tell y'all, like when we were talking and stuff, and we would be talking about how we're gonna do this, like we basically gonna be like friends with benefits pretty much. And he was like, yeah, like I'm gonna buy you this, I'm gonna buy you that, like, oh, I like to get hotels and all this other shit. Like he was saying, because I was telling him like, if I mess with somebody in that way, like I want to keep messing with you in that way. Like I don't want to be messing with everybody like that, because like this is my body at the end of the day. I'm not giving it to everybody. You can feel how you want to feel about it, but for me, I'm just not like that, and I don't want to do that with everybody. So I don't know, I feel like we had like this friendship bond type deal, even though to be honest it really wasn't. But we just got along well, so I felt like I could see myself doing that with him and like keep doing it and still not want to be together. Or like if we did end up together, I'll be fine with that, because yeah, this was my crush. This was before the whole we did it situation, so that's what was in my head then. Afterwards, I didn't care. I'm just trying to keep my two bodies. So yeah, I messaged him saying like, what you doing or something, and I fell back to sleep or something, because I remember I woke up and I saw this Instagram message and it was like, bitch, what are you talking about? Huh? Y'all, I don't know what clicked in my head, but I started going the fuck in. I was like, you little dick bitch, like what the fuck are you talking about? Call me a bitch. Like I already told you I'm not the type of bitch to be talked to like that. Like I'm going in. Like I don't allow niggas to call me the B word. Like you're not even finna play with me like that. Like I'm not even, no, I don't do that. So I'm going in, and he already knows that, like, you know what type of girl you're dealing with. I'm not that one. So I'm saying all types of foul stuff. I'm not even gonna lie, I'm going in. And he was like, he messaged back after I said that. So the message got deleted or whatever. It was like unsent or whatever. So I'm messaging him all this stuff, and then like an hour later he gets on his phone and he's like, what are you talking about? Like, what happened? So I'm just like, don't act stupid. Like, you called me a bitch. Like, it had to be more than bitch, what are you talking about? Like, it was something like that. But it might have just been bitch, what are you talking about? But it's the simple fact, I just hunched on you last night and you're gonna get on my phone talking about bitch, what are you talking about? No. Now I'm finna crunch that ego. Like, crunch it. So yeah, because he thought she was gonna play with me, that's what's going on in my head. Like, a switch flipped and I just went ballistic. He's like, what happened? I didn't even say anything. So I'm like, you lying ass nigga, like, you're weird as fuck. Like, all types. Like, I'm going in, I'm like, I got somebody to handle that. Like, you know, just saying anything. Which he would always tell me I be saying anything, but yeah, I do and will continue. So yeah, he was like, I didn't say anything. Like, what are you talking about? So I sent him the screenshot and I'm like, so you didn't just send me this? And he's like, no, this is what y'all, he's like, no, I didn't send you that. Like, this girl I was messing with got my phone and she sent you that, but we don't mess around. Just lying. I'm just like, what are you talking about? I said, okay, so if y'all don't mess around, how did she get close enough to have your phone? Like, you knew she was on your phone, or was she in the house last night? Like, that's even worse. That's so scary. Like, that's scary. Men are scary. So yeah, I don't know where she was at or what was going on, but it's just like, how did this person get your phone, get close enough to your phone to get on your Instagram and see what I'm saying, but you don't mess with them? Talking about she's crazy, blah blah blah. Okay, if she's crazy, then why are you around her? Why is she on your phone? It's not adding up. So I'm just like, so who is it? And he's like, oh, I'm not gonna tell you, but don't worry about it, because like, I don't mess with her and she's not gonna message you again. This girl just called me a bitch. I need to know who this is. So I was like, no, that's not gonna work. Who is it? So I'm waiting on him to respond. I'm looking on his Facebook page now, because I'm like, this is what I'm telling y'all. I don't care what y'all say. Y'all can keep that private shit. If I'd rather, listen, y'all can say get embarrassed like in private versus in public, but I'd rather know I'm getting embarrassed like before it goes on for years. Like, go ahead and let me know. Like, I want y'all to see me on his page, so when you go to his page and he's been talking to you like he's single, you can be like, oh, this is the girlfriend. Go ahead and let me know. Come to me as a woman, but come respectfully, or I'm gonna get disrespectful. But yeah, come respectfully. But yeah, I don't, if you're not nowhere on nobody's page, like, you don't think a nigga's gonna do him, like, he's gonna do him regardless, but like, he's really gonna do him, you're not on his page. Be serious. So yeah, she's nowhere to be found on this page. So I'm like, who is it? Who is it? Like, I keep saying, who is it? Because I don't like that. First of all, you're calling me out my name. You don't even know what's going on. If you would have actually been like, hey, this is his girlfriend or whatever, or this is who he's messing with, like, what have y'all been talking about? I would have told you. But you're sitting here talking about, bitch, what the fuck are you talking about? So now I want to know who you are, because if I see you out in public and you try to run up on me or something, I need to know who you are. Like, I just need to know who it is. Like, I don't want nobody running up on me. I don't want nobody with secret animosity against me and I don't even know who you are. Like, no, I need to put a face to it. So I kept asking him, like, who is it? Who is it? Who is it? He's like, no, I'm not telling you. Like, it's fine. Like, I don't mess with her. You don't have to worry about her, whatever. I'm not worried about her, but I need to know who it is. Like, I don't want nobody smiling in somebody's face and you don't even know, like, this is the girl who was just talking to you like that. no. I need to be aware at all times. I don't play like that. And I did find out who it was. So yeah, that was, I found out like a little bit later, but I'll get into that. So yeah, I'm messaging him and I'm just like, basically, F you. If you had a girlfriend, like, go be with your girlfriend. Like, why are you on Tinder? Like, niggas is so weird. All that, right? So he's just like, no, like, I don't have no girlfriend. He's just like, I literally don't have a girlfriend. Like, what are you doing? Like, let's hang out type shit. Like, men don't take nothing serious. Like, they just be wanting you to get over stuff, and it's just like, I can't get over, even though I kind of did get over that, because first of all, you came at me wrong. So now I feel like, if you really are the girlfriend, I don't care. This is the old me, y'all. The new me, I care. So, but I only don't care because you was talking to me crazy instead of just asking me what's going on. That's why I don't care. That was my mindset then. It was what it was. Like, after being cheated on, yeah, yo ho finna get slayed. Like, that's really how I felt. But yeah, so y'all, fast forward, and even after I said all this shit, he did not care, and like, we kept messing around. But he was just so, and this went on for months. Like, it was the worst sneaky link, because first of all, I only got the D one time and it was trash. Then you were crazy, you were sassy. He was always arguing with me. Like, I remember I was telling my cousin, so we would always smoke with each other. Like, he would call me and be like, let's smoke, let's smoke. Or sometimes I would text him and be like, where you at, let's smoke. So when we would smoke, he would never have no gas. Like, he was basically using me like I was trying to use him, but I didn't really get nothing out the deal besides, I guess, conversation. And occasionally he would have some, but like, this was just so stupid. So yeah, he would just majority of the time never have any. So I remember one time he called me, he was like, let's smoke. And I was like, I'm not smoking with you if you don't have any, because I can just smoke by myself. Like, I don't need to smoke with you. So he's like, oh, it's always something with you. Like, it is what it is, bet. So I'm like, okay. So I hang up, and this nigga, it's like 15 minutes go by, he calls me. I don't say nothing, I don't answer it. He calls me again. I don't say nothing, I don't answer it. So he starts texting my phone, and he's going in, like, just saying all type of shit, like, you're childish, you don't know how to act, like, you're annoying, all this stuff. And I'm just like, so leave me alone. Like, why are you calling me? So when he ended up calling me again for the third time, I answered, and he's just going in again. Like, he's going in like how he was on the text, like, you're a childish, you're this, you're that. If I'm all these things, why you want to smoke with me so bad? Because you want to have mine? Because you want to smoke mine, right? No, I'm cutting that off. It's been going on too long. No, so I told him, like, I don't want to smoke with you or whatever if you don't have none. So he's like, okay, bye. So I'm like, okay, I'm going about my day because I really don't care. I can smoke whatever I want to. Like, I got my own stuff. So he calls me back like an hour later, and he's like, all right, I got some. Do you want to smoke? So I'm like, okay. Stupid. Like, I don't know why. Like, this toxic stuff like this was really just what I was used to. So to me, I want to say to me, we basically liked each other, but we weren't dating. Like, literally, it was just a situationship. So, cause it would, like, we would literally hang out and not even do anything. Like, just smoke with each other and talk. That was it. And that's not to say he never tried to do anything or like he didn't want to do anything. It was simply because of the fact we didn't have nowhere to go, and I wasn't going back outside in a car. So, and he wasn't about that hotel life he swore he was about. So I was just like, I don't really care. We can just hang out and vibe, and that'll be that. So yeah, it was like a situationship from hell, and it kept going. Like, I'm only telling y'all one story of something that happened like after this, but it's just like so much stuff occurred, and I don't know why. Like, so much stuff occurred, and I just don't know why. Yeah, we smoked, and like when we were in the car together, he was just quiet and just like smoking. And I'm like, why did you even come around me if you were gonna sit in here and be kawaii? Like, he was mad because even before he came over, like, we were arguing about him having his own, and then we were arguing about where we're gonna smoke at, because I'm like, I just got a new car. I don't want to smoke in my car. Like, I don't want my car to smell like that. And also, I'll be taking my grandma to and from because at this time I lived with them. So I'm like, I don't really want to smoke in my car. So he'd be like, all right, let's smoke outside. Smoke outside where? If I'm going to smoke outside, then I'm just not going to smoke. Like, I don't want to stand outside and smoke. And I can't do it outside of my house. You don't want to do it outside of your house. So I don't get it. But we ended up getting in my car because I'm just like, I don't want to smoke outside and you're getting on my nerves, so come on. So we got in my car and we smoked, and like I said, he was in there silent, and I'm just like, why are you coming around me if that's how you're gonna act? Like, he was just so, like, I was literally the man in the relationship and he was the female. He was always mad about something but trying to flip it around on me somehow. Oh, it's always something. No, I'm setting a boundary with you and now it's always something. Like, you always got an attitude about something. If I would joke with him, he'll take it serious. But if he says something rude to me, oh, I'm joking. Well, why is it a problem when I do it? Like, just crazy. But yeah, y'all, that was the sneaky link from hell. We talked for months on end. There's even more stuff that happened with him. Even more stuff. Like, let me know if y'all want to hear some more story times about Lotto, because I do have some more story times about him and like different stuff that happened while we were still talking for no reason. But yeah, that's the end of the story time. I hope it was worth the wait. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.
Go to the Drake. What else are they gonna play? It's high, but niggas won't take. Ayy.